In this example, we will calculate conditional probability while applying the Bayes theorem. So we know that in a bag there are 10 pieces of fruit, 5 oranges, 2 pears, and 3 apples. And we also know that the probability for any of them to be sweet is different, as it is shown below. And what we also know is that someone took a piece of fruit from the bag and they told us that that fruit is sweet. So we want to calculate under those conditions the probability that piece of fruit is an orange. According to the Bayes theorem, if we have 10 pieces of fruit in a bag, and according to the description, we know that half of them are oranges. We know that we have 2 pears, and we know that we have also 3 apples. So the Venn diagram will show this way. And now, we know that for each piece of fruit, there is a probability it is sweet. So that's the event we need to represent in the Venn diagram. So there is a probability that any of these fruits are sweet. And now what we want to calculate is the probability that fruit is an orange, knowing, taking in account the fact that someone has already told us that the fruit is sweet. So this is the conditional probability we need to calculate. And we know that this conditional probability is the ratio between the probability of the intersection and the probability of being sweet. With the help of the Bayes theorem, we know that we can solve this ratio by calculating the probability of the fruit being an orange and multiplying that value by the probability the fruit is sweet, knowing that it is an orange. And then we need to divide the result of this multiplication by the probability of any of the different types of fruit being sweet. So the probability of being an orange multiplied by the probability of being sweet, knowing it is an orange, plus the probability of being a pear multiplied by the probability of being sweet, knowing it is a pear, and last, the probability of being an apple multiplied by the probability of being sweet, knowing it is an apple. So we have all the values. We just need to determine the probability of being an orange, an apple, or a pear, but that one is easy. So we know that the probability of having an orange in the bag is 50%, multiplied by the probability of being sweet, knowing it is an orange, which is 60%. And then below, 50% times 60% again, plus probability of being a pear. We know that there are 2 pears, so 20% times probability of being sweet is 40%, plus last probability of being an apple, 30% times 50%. So after doing all these calculations, we get to the final result, which is 56.60%. So if someone picks up a piece of fruit and tells us it is sweet, the probability it is an orange is 56.60%.